sorry, Xena was in his house, in his room, just standing there silently listening or watching him sleep with this other girl. This is the picture. It's taken from the stream. Wow.
I don't know if it was my server or somebody else's. That XQC reaction was actually him saying if Sneako got $10 million for 1 year, he would leave.
I'm pretty sure.
We already know Sneako lies about his money.
Ask him if he knows the Darius drama. Do you know
nope, what's the Darius drama?
I don't even know what he's talking about. It's not, like, it's just him and Xena fighting again. Like, it's literally, they just fought again. No, it's like, there's not even anything. Wait, Sognick, tell me what's even interesting there. What are we talking about in terms of the Darius drama? The E-Rob thing? The car. Oh! Oh! Did you see the West VOD? Like, Wes leaking Wes leaked, like, a bunch of details about Darius's house. And, like, the people there. And, like, the drama they were going through. It wasn't even Darius-centric. It was, like, all the other people in the house. It was crazy, and Wes had an awesome stream. If you have, like, a free 45 minutes, not even free, if you're just watching TV, you should watch his VOD instead. It's like his VOD from, like, a week ago. He just goes off, because he leaked some stuff about one of the people in the house. A car got stolen and wrecked, and then apparently insurance wasn't going to pay for this car. Somebody was, like, drunk driving it, but taking it from the other roommates. And, yeah, there's a whole bunch of crazy shit that happened. Trying to think of, like, a punchline. There's just a whole bunch of, like, wild shit, and Wes had a really hilarious fucking stream exposing all of it.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was good times. Blow it up, it's such a good video. I think that's a little bit long for tonight. The West VOD. You saw the clip of Hassan basically saying that the Houthi kid was essentially Anne Frank, right?
Yeah, I heard about that. That's pretty wild. It's a pretty wild take.
Dude. I'm trying to think of, like, show the pic? Wait, which pic? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out which. What are you guys even saying? You're saying show the pic. I don't even know what pic you're talking about. Oh, are you talking about the Houthi kid with his tweet? The spiking Zionist tweet? Xena in window. You've severe... I don't have ADHD. I've run through my, like, my shit for the night. I guess I could go read through some of the Ethan stuff. I've read through my shit. It's an open call if people want to hop in and talk. Xena at the... Oh, the pic. Okay. Somebody link it to me. Hold on. There's also Darius was back home recently, and he accuses Xena of breaking into his house and watching him and a girl that he was dating sleeping together, okay? Not fucking, like literally just asleep. Like he was saying, okay, Xena was in his house, in his room, just standing there silently listening or watching him sleep with this other girl. And that when he woke up, they freaked out. Xena was outside, and then there's a picture. But I need the picture, guys. Throw me a link. Fuck is it?
It's kind of creepy, okay.
No, you need to see the picture. Picture goes hard. Bro, you guys are the laziest, most useless linkers. Where's Tape Deck? Where's Top Bronson? Where are the people who don't suck?
Is he gonna...
Oh, somebody wants me to do the West clip. You guys are disgusting. Thank you. Tape Deck has it. God, thank God. This is the picture. It's taken from the stream. Wow. Could you have gotten this in lower resolution for us here, Tape? Thank you, though. I appreciate it. So yeah, she's just like standing out in front of the house.
Test.
Chilling. Test. I hear you. What's up?
Shut up. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm just doing something else.
Okay. Test. Oh, yeah, sure. We're not going to go through all the memes. We'll watch the West thing with Destiny, okay? We'll watch the lower resolution, the more creepypasta. I don't think so. We'll see if the greatest motivation speech of our generation, eh? This is from Wes's stream.
Is he gonna say it? Once you start off donating, I don't need your money. This isn't about money. This is about what's righteous. This is about what's good. This is about not letting the little guy take it up the ass anymore. This is about sticking up for all the autistic virgins who are getting manipulated, abused, and extorted by all these vicious whores. Someone's got to fight for them because they won't fight for themselves. What I may say over the next 30 may cause some pain. It may hurt a few feelings. People may get upset. God forbid, if they harm themselves or others. I have no intention of doing that. What I do want is what's right. Because people have been wronged. And because of their own silly, misguided affections, they live in denial. One day it'll be different. It's okay that this happened. She's gonna love me. We're gonna have sex. No, you're not. You're being used. You're being abused. And you're being extorted. Women never change.
God, what a guy. There goes that man.
What a warrior.
All right, he's awesome. He was sitting in Darius's chat berating him to like leak the shit that he wanted to talk about, and Darius wouldn't do it. And Wes kept telling him, like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, if you don't leak in this amount of time, I'm going live, and then I'm leaking. And then he went live and leaked everything.
Wait, what got leaked? Anything interesting?
The car stuff that I was telling you about, that like basically this person had taken this car, driven drunk, crashed it. What the fuck else was there? It was basically like a big love triangle between a bunch of people in Darius's house. Except Relly.
Boring.
Well, I mean, it might not be boring. They're coming over to anything else, right? The answer to that is yes, by the way. They are coming to anything else in 2 weeks, I think.
That'll be an adventure.
Should be, yeah. Any hurricanes coming in? You guys think you could schedule them to fly into one of the cities with a hurricane, save a couple bucks?
Good question. Or, no, I'm just kidding.
By the way, I take Erudite's side in a lot of that stuff. Listen, I'm just fishing, see if you react to anything. So Lav is divorced? I don't think she's divorced. I think probably Destiny got sent a picture of her saying she wasn't married. I think she doesn't like people talking about her husband, so she said she wasn't married. That's what she'll continue to do, because she doesn't like people talking about her partner.
She said she was married today, even though, didn't she?
I mean, she has a whole bunch of wedding pictures, including like videos and stuff. Like,
it would be. Is she?
Yes, it would be really crazy if she faked all of this wedding shit.
One of the reasons why somebody told me they thought they broke up is because apparently she took all of those wedding pictures down off her Instagram. I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't check, but
she might have. But I think she, like, even beyond like talking to you, I think she does get like a lot of hate, and she probably just doesn't want. She probably just doesn't want people bringing up her husband at all. It seemed like that was the one thing that really bothered her.
Yeah, but I feel like after going through all of this, like now is when she decides to hide it. Oh no! Also, I'm sorry. I don't even know why I was entertaining this. If Lav is married, she will never, ever, ever, ever hide that, because her being married is one of the most important value things that she has left. If she wasn't married, she would just be like a random e-whore, and she knows that. That's why she flaunts Connor. It's one of the most important things that she has to define herself as successful. Since she's failed in all of her personal ventures, and she doesn't really like amount to anything, she has to point to her husband, because it's like her trad path to having value. Right?
The slander. I don't think Lav's a failure. Why do you? That's fucked up, bro. I get what you're saying a little bit. I don't think she would fake it. I don't know. She seems to be better. From what I've seen, she doesn't talk as much on social media, so I would assume she's getting better at not needing that validation. Maybe. Lav just lies to be contrarian to any given tweet, not teat. It's not that deep. Yeah, that's what I said.
Lav does not lie to be contrarian. Lav lies to save her ego. It's very obvious. When she tells lies or when she does things, it's always in the service of her ego. It's never random.
No, when she's tweeting it, it can be random. Like if she's actually having an argument, she's actually having like an argument or a contentious point on like a stream over voice, she will lie to save her ego, but she won't lie, or sorry, she will lie on Twitter about random shit all the time.
Like, what do you think? Like, what's an example?
I believe the getting married thing, but then people will say, "Wait, you really believe this?" And she'll just say yes to like everything. Anytime she's ever been asked, "Do you really believe this?"
Getting married thing is a lie. Wait, what are you referring? Wait, what are you referring to?
When she said that she wasn't married anymore, when somebody said, "Aren't you married?" and she says, "No," I believe that is an example. I believe there are a lot of other times where people will go, "Wait, you really believe that like that men who like can't bench press this are like lesser men?" And she'll just say yes. But like where is that borne out in her preferences? She first hooked up and married like a nerdy fucking dude.
Like if she's saying no or yes or whatever about the marriage thing, it's because she likes to flaunt it. So like memeing about it or tricking somebody to thinking it's not real and be like, I am married, obviously. That's why because I'm obviously such a catch or whatever. Like that's all in service of that. And then I think about like, do you think that men who can't do whatever aren't worth whatever? Like Lav does this. This is like a really common femcel thing. It's where you kind of say you're socially maybe progressive or believe in some shit like that. But at the end of the day, you are like the hardcore, most tradcon person in the world. And that's why those are the people that attack women the most. Lauren De Laguna does it as well. But yeah, Lav will always go to women for that. So she'll push for like traditional male gender roles, and as soon as a woman pisses her off, is Kelly awake? Never mind. But other women also will do this, where they'll attack women on like in like a femcel way, on like the female characteristics that aren't like trad whatever. I don't think that's random at all. I think it's super intentional.
Yeah, sure. When she's having actual arguments, I think she will lie with intention. I'm just saying, when I look at her Twitter, if I'm looking at like some random throwaway reply in the like deep in replies, I expect her to just be lying randomly. And I don't have an exact example off the top of my head, but I feel like I've seen it quite a few times. In any case,
okay.
I doubt I'm changing your mind on that. Is Kelly awake? I don't know if Kelly's awake. It's only like, what, 6 a.m.? She's probably awake. Oh, fuck. I had another point. Oh, you mentioned Lauren De Laguna. Did you see one of her latest clips? She's on some podcast talking about you again.
Isn't that one like a month old?
It wasn't even latest. It was a month old. Yeah, somebody linked it to me like yesterday, and I was like, wait, can you find the source for this? And they linked it to me, and it was a month old. I don't know how it took so long for people to find it.
I don't know who she's referring to, where she said Lauren Southern fucked some dude, and then she said that I like freaked out. I don't even know who she's like referring to when she's saying this. Did she ever give a name for that?
No, well, not that I saw. I just saw the clip, probably the same clip you did. I just thought it was hilarious.
There was one guy there that Lauren said that I had, she said that the guy was sad because apparently I blocked him on Twitter. I'm going to say a name, but I don't want to like implicate somebody who's not, is there a guy called Luke Rudkowski?
That's who we assume she was talking about, one of the Tim Pool guys, right? Former Tim Pool guy. Not Ian Crossland, but Ian Crossland's best buddy.
Yeah, apparently I blocked this guy, and I think I blocked him when I was on like a big like COVID rampage, and I just started blocking all the like anti-COVID people because I was like, this is retarded. And so she was like, oh, you should unblock him. But other than that, I think we sat next to each other at dinner. We didn't have like a bad interaction at all. I don't think we argued or anything. I think the funniest thing, Pixie was at this dinner, so I think she can vouch for me. The funniest thing was just that I think he ordered food. Well, it's not funny, it's sad, I guess. He ordered food, and it took like an hour and a half for it to get there, and then it was cold, and then I think he got a refund, and then we all left. It was just like... But yeah, I don't know.
She did bring up that you, once again, did not pay for your food. You are a dine and dasher, okay? You stuck her with the bill. Just fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know. It's such a weird lie to make up, but you know, whatever. I don't know. Maybe I didn't pay for that one. I don't know. But I mean, I've paid for food for so many other times. Tom and all of his friends can vouch for that, but yeah.
Oh, I think I just saw Brandon Herrera in a thread today. Fuck. There was some, this would have been good to have off the top of my head now, but I lost it. Fuck. Gone. I don't remember. Talking about something to do with politics again.
Oh, he was tweeting about something about Kamala Harris locking up people for doing weed. Is that it?
Could have been. I'm sure it would have been more broad than that if I noticed it. Like, it would have been him talking about... It would have been maybe in those threads, but then talking about how, like, Democrats broadly have, like, fucked everything up for everybody. Ask if he saw Phil Lamonte. Dude, you are not... Bro, I'm gonna start... Do you ever, like, get people who come in and you, like, watch something, right? And then 5 minutes later, people come in and they go, have you seen this? Like, you should check this out.
I wish there was a way on stream to like no one reads messages of the day. I wish there was a way to like mark what's been seen or something, so that, because it is really fucking annoying. And then I start to get triggered and be like, have you seen this? It's like, bro, Jesus, this has been asked like 4 million times. Yes, we watched this. Or no, we're not going to watch this. Yeah. I don't know. Somebody needs to innovate.
Ask him about the Slasher combo. Did you watch any of me talking to Slasher earlier?
No, other than hearing people get super ass pained about it, because apparently he was super, like, not two-faced, but like very submissive and breedable about the whole thing.
Doesn't want to take hard positions, which, like, whatever. That's I'm not gonna get like super angry. Like, I didn't tell him it was gonna be incredibly contentious, and to be honest, I tried to stay away from being too contentious with him because I feel like if I was gonna go that hard, I would probably want to give him a heads up. But then I did let Dan come in. I was probably a little two-faced on my part, to be honest with you. That, like, I didn't tell him it was going to be contentious, and then I knew Dan was mad. I knew Dan was going to be the Israel's strongest soldier there. But, I don't know, there were other things we talked about just in terms of, like, the whole TwitchCon thing. I don't know if you followed any of there's a big narrative that, like, all the Kick streamers came to TwitchCon and were harassing Twitch streamers. I think that's, like, basically made up. I don't think this is real.
The problem is that, like, the way that the telephone game works, there's another example that's so good for this, but I can't think of it right now. But, like, one person will show up and say, like, one thing. Like, streamer A will show up and say, like, oh, like, they'll be outside and they'll say, like, oh, you suck. And then somebody will be like, oh, did you hear that, like, streamer A was, like, harassing streamer B? And then somebody will be like, oh, did you hear that this Kick guy was harassing, like, these Twitch streamers? And then by the time it, like, gets through the grapevine and then bleeds out to the streamers, it's like, oh, Kick streamers were out there harassing Twitch streamers. Like, that's crazy. But, like, we were talking about, all these people are streamers. Everybody's got phones. If this was happening, there should be video footage, right?
Well, there is video footage of some things happening, but the issue is, like, the narrative is like, oh, well, this is all Kick does. They just show up and harass Twitch streamers at TwitchCon. It's, like, so fucked up that it's so pervasive across their platform. When it's, like, one guy, one IRL streamer, went and harassed, like, 7 different Twitch streamers, including XQC. But he was, like, he was being really creepy with them, really weird with them. He harassed, like, Ms. Kiff, Extra Emily, Wake Wilder, NMP Lol. He harassed all these people. And it's like, but it's one guy.
Pretty cringe.
It's cringe, and it's like one guy, and then he got banned. And it's like, but then we have this whole narrative, and the shitty thing is they keep pulling other things in. So people will pull Darius and the Erob shit into that narrative. And multiple people did this, right? And it's like, pretty clearly from the Erob shit, Darius is sitting there, Erob walks up, asks who Darius is, they point at Darius, and then he starts shit-talking Darius. He is the person escalating in terms of physically menacing Darius and talking more shit over time, and then eventually he swings at Darius. And somehow that's like, somehow everybody's like, yeah, that's a Kick streamer harassing a Twitch streamer. No, it's a Twitch streamer taking a swing at a Kick streamer and not even getting banned. Darius got banned, probably for the Frogan shit more than the Erob shit. But even the Frogan shit, he kind of yells at her as he goes by. The Frogan's buddy grabs the shirt out of Darius's hand, and Darius grabs it back and then goes like, fuck you want to go or something. Which, like, is cringe, but I don't know if that's harassment. I don't know. I don't know if that's, like, ban-worthy on a platform. But yeah, Darius got a 2-week ban.
What?
Darius got a 2-week ban from Kick for this. He lost 2 weeks of pay for this. And Erob got nothing.
That's pretty cringe. Twitch doesn't give a fuck about anything on that platform, apparently, also. Or unless you make fun of, I guess... I don't know. Do you think Hassan just runs the whole modern? I'm just kidding.
Well, that's a whole other thing, yeah. But it's like shitty. I think it's shitty because, like, Darius kind of objectively got fucked here. And I think, like, Kick was just like, okay, for the sake of reputation, we're just going to ban the people who are even implicated in this stuff, right? But it's like, if you actually look into these...
Like, when you run a bad reputation, you're going to get fucked in a lot of ways. That sucks, and it's not even fair all the time. But yeah, I mean, that's just, unfortunately, that's what happens, right?
Yeah. No, it sucks, but it also sucks that he just got fucked by people, like, shaping the narrative to, like, make it seem like he'd done something really, like, totally wrong. Probably the most cringe thing he did was leak drunk the night before that, like, Darius or Erob had kissed some girl at a party that he was at, right? Like, that was cringe. He didn't have to do that. But, like, that's really his only crime here. And that's not bannable. Saying the truth is not bannable. So...
True.
Anyway, what did you think of, I believe Slasher started taking he kind of unironically took the Karantos position. He was like, yeah, I mean, oh, go ahead.
I didn't watch any of that at all, so I can't say it all, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm just going to explain it. He took the Karantos position that I was arguing, like, you can't take a swing at somebody even if they're talking shit to you, because Darius was talking shit back. And he was basically like, no. Sometimes if you say certain things, like, you know you're going to get swung at. And I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't make it okay. And he's like, no, I think most people would think it's okay, depending on what you say. And I'm like, well...
I mean, it's like, I think there's like, you always have to break these things into like the ethical, the legal, and then like the expected, I think, right? Like, and then you always have to be able to distinguish between those 3 levels.
Yep. Yeah, like you expect if you call somebody the hard R N-word, you put your hands up because you think punches are coming, right? But like legally, are they legally allowed to punch you? Probably depends on the state, but most states not. And then morally, like, should they be allowed to punch you? It's like, well, I lean towards, pretty much nothing that's said deserves you getting punched. I think as long as if you cross that line of like, oh, I can escalate to violence based on words, I think things get dicey real fast, especially in the USA, right? Because you go to punch somebody in the USA, in a ton of states, that person could have a gun. Like you could be like signing your own death warrant by going to fight somebody, right? I don't know. It's just
it's definitely not. It's not the smart thing to do, but
seems crazy. So yeah, but I just thought it was funny that I didn't expect that was probably the strongest position he took was the Karantos position on that one.
Yeah, I mean, does that apply to the Palestinians? I'm just kidding.
So you're saying certain people have a tendency towards violent... I'm not saying that at all. What are you talking about? He's been banned... Sorry, somebody's talking about Darius. He's been banned for saying KYS to people a few times now. I guess it's going to get more severe each time he does it. I've been banned for Darius telling people to kill themselves. I have the longest bans for Darius telling people to kill themselves, okay? I suffered the most. He should stop doing it. Darius got banned for telling a viewer to KYS, not the E-Rob fight. Actually, I think he might have technically told Frogan's manager to kill himself.
Based.
I think he might have said that. I think that might have been.
You see Caseytron and all these people, like, did you see the Caseytron?
Asmongold's sponsors?
Holy shit.
Well, also, I have a tweet about it. Hold on. They had, 2 of the sponsors that they're going after are companies that he is probably the chief stakeholder of, which is super funny. Like Mythic Talent. No, not Starforge PC Systems. He's definitely one of the main people.
Not to give them ideas, but like she could still get him fucked in those places because what they used to, I remember what Shitreddit says did to me a long time ago is after they go for your sponsors, if the sponsors don't drop you, they start going for sponsors' clients.
I mean, it's always cringe. The shitty thing is it's like, it sucks to be on a non-deplatforming, like have that position morally, because I look at this and I'm like, well, the only thing I can really do in response to this is try to go after other people that are near Caseytron, right? And I don't want to sink to that level. Like, I don't want to go, trust me, I've already gotten some things of people going like, hey, I know Hassan's a part of this talent agency and has like this sponsor and like these people who support Twitch. We should email. And I'm like, no, don't. Stop.
Oh, man,
please.
After the election, we'll start looking at all that, okay?
It's just, yeah. Yeah. Apparently, there's going to be some. We'll see what happens. There's going to be some. I think some grief being had here from Kick. Aiden Ross got kicked to verify Nick Fuentes. Okay, earlier today he signed up. He got verified, and then somebody at Kick reversed that decision. No longer verified. Seems like some people are potentially dropping from the platform. I'm not entirely sure if that's to do with Fuentes and Sneako collabing with Aiden. They had apparently a big person just dropped off today.
Oh, any idea? I'm guessing since you said a big person.
The thread I saw claimed it was Your Rage, and then other people. Here it is. Your Rage's departure from Kick confirmed, which is not true. It's an AI generated thing. Here, I'll show you the clip. It's just Aiden shakes his head on the phone.
Fucked up news. What? Commie's banned for a month? Is that? Show me what? Shit's honestly heartbreaking, bro. He's leaving.
So
damn.
There's like realistically 2 people that it probably could be. Oh, ex-normie, did you have you know who this is? Sneako presses XQC over reaction to joining Kick. Wait, was this actually them pressing him live, or was this like a reaction? Sorry, XQC did say like, oh, if Sneako signs here, like, no doubt I'm like leaving.
Like that. So I'm not trying to set up a division, but if this guy's gonna be brother, I'm gonna literally
I thought I read on I don't know if it was my server or somebody else's, that XQC reaction was actually him saying if Sneako got $10 million for 1 year, he would leave.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I don't know that, but I didn't look like deeper into it, but I was pretty sure that's what it was. Was more like, because I think the report was like Sneako getting 30 million or something, which is fucking insane because XQC got 100 million for 2 years. If Sneako is getting 30 million, he should leave. Fuck that. Bro, he's worth like 100 times more. And I like Sneako. But XQC's like definitely worth like at least 10 times more.
I'm pretty sure. I don't trust Sneako. We already know Sneako lies about his money, so, and he will continue to do that.
I think it was a Sneako updates tweet too, which he has the little credentials to that account. So
shit, yeah, and it's lied about him in the past as well. But also, those kick contracts are probably always written with like incentives and stuff. So that might be like the theoretical max payout if Sneako has like 50,000 viewers and streams like 20 hours a day, and like he's getting like max payouts. Like my guess is something like that.
Gets his steak hours in, which I don't know how his viewers are gonna like that. He's getting.
Wait, there's no way he's sponsored by Steak, is he?
Well, if you're getting a max contract from Kick, you are gonna be doing Steak stuff. Yeah. But like that's why I'm saying I don't think he will get that money. I don't think that money's totally fake. They would never pay him 30 million just to go and not do anything with Stake, right? That would have to imply a Stake contract. If that was even remotely in the realm of
30 million. That's probably a total fucking lie.
I think even if he was getting up to like 1 million, it would probably be something with Stake. Otherwise, he might get KCIP, which he gets pretty good numbers. He'll probably make pretty good money from KCIP, but
what does he get when he streams on Kick?
Wait, when he streams on Twitch? Or
what does he get?
He had 20,000 to start. He dropped down to 10 or 12,000 when he was talking to Myron, but I can just look it up too. Give me a second.
Dude, is Myron gonna like kill himself? I feel like that guy's having some crazy wacko moments.
I haven't seen many of his crazy wacko moments. What happened with him?
I don't know. Like I'm always seeing him either tweet something fucking insane or saying something fucking insane.
He's just, I don't know. Yeah, he's been tweeting insane shit for fucking forever. Okay, I guess the website's broken. I can't go look at Sneako's stream from today. That's crazy. Oh, the website I normally check traffic from, but it was about 12,000 when I saw it for Sneako's stream today. Which I think Kick puts like a 1.5 to 2x on things, so that's probably like, I don't know, 6,500 to 8,000, which is around what he got on Rumble. Like he will get like I don't think he'll ever get down below like 10k on Kick.
I don't know if I trust the Rumble numbers at all.
Sure, but like I mean,
those Rumble numbers could be grossly exaggerated.
They could be, but I think Sneako also can just mobilize a community. Like Sneako has a real audience. Like if you were to go to his Discord, yeah, I'm pretty sure he does.
Like, here's a question. On other programs that Sneako goes on, like other YouTube interviews or whatever, are these interviews like doing good numbers after he goes on, or?
I actually don't know. I haven't seen him on. I think he still probably got the Fuentes aura around him, right? That people don't want to be around him.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's going on recently.
Viewership. I would be surprised if Fuentes legitimately had more than like 1,000 concurrent viewers. I think his viewers are just very, very, very rabid, and I think he obviously will bot or whatever on Cozy if he even streams there anymore.
No, because you see organic jumps in his views when he goes on YouTube stuff too for Fuentes. Like I think you saw that, right? When he would stream with you. Like, you'd see pretty organic jumps in the views.
Well, but I don't know if those are really his viewers or if those are just more of mine coming to see, like, a big debate.
Could be. I think, from what I've seen, from what I recall, I do think Fuentes jumps pretty significantly. But it's like you say, he has the presence online of somebody who's got, like, hundreds of thousands, but he probably has, like, a core group of, like, 3,000 to 5,000, I think, who are, like, really, 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 really dedicated. And then for Sneako, I don't know, because he doesn't have that dedicated group, like, at all. Sneako's got, like, the more shallow group of people who, like, know about him, probably would watch stuff if he was on it, but, like, aren't going to, track him down and figure out everything that he's ever been on. Let's see here. What does he get on Twitch? I haven't seen Sneako streaming on Twitch yet. I haven't seen what he gets for views there, guys. And check it out. I did see something. Sneako live. Let's see what he's getting for views over here. So he gets up to 25. He got up to 2,500 on his first stream back on Twitch. 1,500 in another stream.
He got 2,500 on Twitch?
2,500 on Twitch, yeah.
Sneako did?
Sneako did.
Oof. That's on a novel, like he's unbanned and coming back and he got 2,500? That's really bad.
It's not amazing.
Okay, yeah, that's one way to put it.
Well, I mean, I think for a lot of people, it can be difficult to mobilize like your audience across platforms. I don't know what he did for announcing on Twitter.
Yeah, but what platform is he on? He's banned on YouTube. I mean Twitter. I would assume he would mobilize his audience from Twitter to. His Twitter shit, but we already know that shit is hella botted.
I don't know why he wouldn't. I don't know why he wouldn't bot this if he was botting though. Why he wouldn't bot the Twitch streams?
Botting Twitch is probably a lot harder. But you can watch Sneako. I think somebody called him out. Was it KSI? Somebody called him out for it before. But when Sneako like gets into fights with people, he will like insta bump. Yeah, like 5K likes to like win the ratio wars and shit.
Yeah. That was Andrew Tate called him out for that, which is funny because they ended up on streams together right after.
Nice.
No conflict there though. People in my chat are upset. There's a guy in my chat who's very upset. Nobody but Destiny can have real views. True. Destiny can't mobilize to kick, by the way. What? You defend yourself. You defend yourself because it's going to look like I'm dick riding. Go ahead. Somebody said you can't mobilize to kick.
Mobilize to kick, by the way. Wait, what?
Just bring up the vice presidential debate so we can move on, please. Go.
Or yeah, wait, I don't know what he's talking about. Anytime I exclusively stream on Kick, I get a fuck ton of viewers on Kick. So I don't know what he means by that. I don't know if that was a troll comment or...
Possibly, yeah. Sneako gets like 6K on Rumble. I think Fuentes gets like 13K. Yeah, I could see Fuentes being bigger than him.
It wouldn't surprise me if the numbers on Rumble were 10x, literally. That would not be surprising.
I couldn't possibly say. I do think the show he had with Q had greater than 10K viewers every time. Yeah, no, it's substantial. I know. It's fine.
I might lose you for a second. Swapping Ethernet cables and shit.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I have no idea about other platform viewership. I think Sneako will gain his audience back really fast, though. I think Sneako is super entertaining, as long as he's not being a retard. I mean, even if he is being a retard, I think he's like super talented as an entertainer. He can't stop shooting himself in the foot for some reason. The second he stops shooting himself in the foot, I think he's gonna like skyrocket again.
I feel like that's the problem with a lot of these guys. A lot of people are so in their feelings. Like Vosh can be like a really funny debater, and now he's in like a permanent fortress arc. He'll never debate again because he's so traumatized. Hassan can do a lot of funny content that's like, and he can talk to a lot of different people, but he's so actually radicalized and ass pained that he'll like constantly stay in his little fortress forever. Fuentes and Sneako like have the opportunity to build bridges and do cool shit, but they're like so ass pained into their like. It's actually so sad to see how many people like fuck their own content over even and their own success. Because they're legitimately ass pained over the dumbest shit.
Yeah, Hassan might be the worst because Hassan's like at least Sneako has like something he believes in. I think Hassan, like I watched that stream with him and Nick. They're sitting there at like a cafe in the middle of nowhere, and Nick's like, "Oh man, Hassan, this is such a beautiful city." And Hassan like looks over at him. He goes, "No, it's not a beautiful city. It's actually disgusting." And I don't know, like, I guess you don't live here, so maybe you don't think so. And I love it, but, you know, it's just gross. It's really gone downhill. It's like, he's just so bitter about, like, life. He seems so bitter whenever I watch him. It's like, bro, I don't know what is going on with you. Like, it's actually awful to watch. Well, not for me, because I don't like him, but it's funny to laugh at. But if I like, liked him, it would be, like, kind of brutal to watch, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see post-election where his stuff is at. Nobody else thinks he's view-botting. I feel like he applied a soft view-bot to his shit, but maybe not.
The only reason I don't know, or I wouldn't make any claim on that, is just because it's like election season. I just assume election season, like people who haven't really been paying attention, who he was kind of falling off with, are going to come back and be like, oh, look, it's Hassan. Like, let's watch Hassan again. I would imagine... Like, if he's view-botting, he won't drop back down to what his views were before. Like, I think... Let me see here. 2020 election season, he gets kind of big. No, he grew through this. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see where his views end up.
Yeah. I'm so curious, like, what the energy is going to be like on that stream, though, because again, it's all going to be bitter, right? If anything, I feel like he would have more fun if Trump wins. Like, you know that, right? Those people are going to be really ass pained if Kamala wins after the Dems kind of like eschewed them or whatever.
Yeah, that's certainly where the money will come from. Absolutely.
I'm not even thinking money. I'm thinking like actual like feelings. Like Trump winning would be a big vindication that like, see, that's what happens when you support the genocide. You lost us as voters. Fuck you guys. But if Trump loses with all the lefties basically saying like, fuck you, we're not voting for you, I feel like it's going to be a lot of molding, a lot of ass pain.
Yeah, that he won't, like, he'll have no idea where to go with this political project. Yeah.
Well, and even for the, I mean, even if Trump wins, it's not like, does Hassan even spend much time like attacking Trump?
Well, I probably watch about as much as you do. I get clips like in the same way you do of him saying retarded shit, right? So I don't know how much he talks about Trump or attacks Trump. People in chat are saying not in particular, like he kind of whatever. And I do get the feeling that like I've seen him get basically asked like, oh, like obviously we have to vote blue or whatever, right? Like obviously we still have to, we can't vote, like if Trump gets in it'll be terrible. And I've seen him like be like just whatever, meh on that. Like no, it doesn't really make a difference, right?
Sure, so, I've heard that, but I've heard different people say different things. I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't watch him either, so it's hard to say until I get the clips, the goods.
Oh, I've seen this. I've definitely seen this where he goes like kind of eh.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen that, but I feel like people have also told me like, no, he's actually really big on we should absolutely vote for the Democrats. So I don't know.
Well, he was like that, right? When it was Biden, I remember him all the time being like, well, you have to vote Biden still. For like 6 months before the election, I feel like he was very solidly on that train of like, maybe, I guess, no, not 6 months. It would be like just before October 7th. I feel like he was very much on the Biden train. And then October 7th happened and everybody lost their minds. Dude, we need Palestinians to come out and say like, please, for the love of God, don't vote for Trump. Like our lives actually depend on it. Please. For the love of God.
I mean, all the ones overseas don't care because they don't live there. And then the ones there, I don't know what they would actually prefer. I'm not sure.
The people there do not, well, I mean, unless you think they prefer like actually getting genocided so that people will turn against Israel. They're just ready to martyr themselves.
I don't think either side wants like an end to the conflict because both sides still think they can get more out of it.
Well, that's probably true. I just think I feel like Trump is just going to go. He's going to be like 07 to Netanyahu. Okay, salute. Do whatever you want. This is all you now. You call the shots over here. Whatever you do, we support. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to go. And so maybe I wouldn't trust Netanyahu to make savvy political decisions in that case. I would expect.
Isn't Israel coming up to some like forced election soon, or?
I have no idea. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't follow enough of it. Some people like to come in and argue Israel-Palestine, and it's like, I don't know anything beyond the first 2 months of that conflict. Like, I followed it really extensively for the first 2 months, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done. Can't do anymore. That's all the Israel-Palestine we want, kids.
Based.
Yeah, it was too much. How's the doc coming? Is the doc getting ready?
I don't know. All the editor guy and all the people are working on it. I haven't had my hands on it in like 3 or 4 days, so.
Did you find like, I know you probably can't, you don't want to say who, but did you find like a relatively known channel or like a group or?
Yeah, it's a guy who edits for channels, like I think multiple ones with over 1 million subs. It's a pretty well-known dude, I think.
Okay. Cool. Are you still trying to do, I know you want to do like 3D graphics, visualizations and stuff.
Yeah, he does all that, like the 3D animations and all that. It's not going to be like the fucking, like, it's not going to be Crisis, but it should be good.
Okay. That's cool. Is Destiny working on another project other than the January 6th thing? Somebody asked in chat.
No, I'm just waiting for the, I I fly out tomorrow to do this Jubilee shit. And then I do another interview the next day, and then I come back, and then just a bunch of election stuff, basically. Being more unhinged towards conservatives, which is a fun time. Yeah.
Cool. I feel like I'm sure I've like made it clear. I feel like that's horrible strategy, but like I understand you're like in the thing, and this like I you don't need to take my advice or even pretend you care about it. I feel like there was another way to go. But you've burned the boats, okay? You have to continue.
I mean, I'm at like the turn your base out moment, so I just want to like energize our voters on our side. Yeah, fuck it, that's where I'm at.
All right, fair enough. Ask him about the suit he's getting.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just getting a suit made. We'll see how it goes.
Like from a tailor?
Yeah, one of those little bespoke suitors.
It's like
some Italian dude in New York. Apparently his son watches me.
Oh, an Italian dude. Oh, that's cool. I thought it was gonna be like a 130-year-old Jewish dude from Miami Beach who's been doing tailoring for his entire life. That's what I envisioned, but
are Jews known for being tailors?
Jews are known for all sorts of skilled labor, Destiny, yes.
Nice.
I think so. I've definitely seen that. Like, I'm not to the extent Italians are, because obviously Italian suits. But I do believe so. Eastern European Jews are. I think, like, it's coming from somewhere. I'm not totally sure where. Ask about the election night stream. How are the plans going for the election night stream?
We'll just have people here. We'll chill. I mean, that's it. I don't know what else there's to say. Yeah.
Cool. No specific plans. No surprise guests. No big explosive stuff. Just we're chilling with the friends. Quiet, chill night.
Basically.
Watching the results roll in.
I've got a guy who's going to come out and do like live forecasting, like being the screen dude. Apparently he's got like a data history background. I'm flying him in for a week to get all set up and do that. That'll be cute. So we'll have our own little board and shit maybe we can call from.
Wait, like you're going to have like the map and then you can like click on it and stuff?
Yeah.
Like a CNN would have? Okay. Who's doing that? Who's getting the suit on and doing who's your, what the fuck's the guy's name? John something. Who does CNN? Gray hair. Chat, please, for the love of God. Nobody's got it for me. Not John Zerka. Steve Kornacki? Hey. Probably Steve Kornacki. That sounds right. Nope, not Steve Kornacki. John King. Almost certainly John King. 100% John King. This is the guy. When I think of like the maps, this is the guy who I think of. Okay, just discloses he's immunocompromised and that goes away. Okay, cool. There we go. Showing up there. This guy. This guy's always at the boards. Flashbang? Here. Dark mode. Boom. All right. That's pretty close to it for me. Do you have anything else you wanted to get out to the people, Destiny?
Nope. I'm just like chilling, you know.
We're just chilling. Also, you guys ruined anything else, okay? I literally, if I say, is there anything else you wanted to say? People freak the fuck out. They're like, you're copying Destiny. Why? I don't know. It's like, it's fucking crazy.
Based.
Don't end. Guys, I've gone through my content. Also, the other one. I'm super curious. I've noticed a stark drop off in how curious you've been, Destiny. Are you finding that you're no longer curious? Not even super curious on occasion?
No, when I do I've tried to eliminate all like reflective not reflective, but like language that indicates like an emotional state, like, I'm really interested in, or I try to just like ask the question now when I do interviews. Otherwise, because it's kind of like a filler, random, dumb thing. Just yeah.
Okay. Interesting. You guys tell me to stay live, and then you give me meme questions to ask. Why are you memeing?